Took a second chance, trusted you again. I feel shattered. Broken strings, cause you play me like a violin. Shame on me for all your 7 deadly sins. Had it all, but you craved attention. Drowning in your own reflection. Put me down just to see me get back up again. 6 feet under and you're ready to give all the pain. If I was your new addition, you make me part of your equation. Shattered from the past, wish you were my last. Shatter me to pieces like broken glass. Frozen looking at pictures that we took back in the summer. I thought that I would remember how we used to feel, but this isn't real. Now we're over. Take it all, there's nothing left here anyway. We used to
Hello!
talk, but now we don't know
It's
what to
me!
say. Now we're just two passing strangers. We
I'm colloquially known as Nomad.
down just to see me get back up again.
How's it going, guys?
6 feet under and you're ready to give all the pain.
Today
If I was
we're working on
make me part of your
the baseball cap. And, as you probably just saw, we've made a lot of progress. Very excited for this. Very, very excited. So excited I forgot to turn on the lights. So let me do that. There we go. Now we can see. All right, let's jump right into this. So this is what I've been referring to as the top hat, or whatever you guys want to call it. Set that to 0. Okay. So this goes on top of your Prusa Core 1. Evening. Hey, Nomad. Howdy, howdy. Evening. Gotta get my points in for the channel. Hello, OneRaz. How many interactions per 25 XP? I have no idea, man. But yeah, welcome, Sean. Welcome, Critter, Robin, Petty, Medic Vince, and OneRaz. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, if you've been following, we've been working on this. And, this is the current version. So, in here is the MMU. PTFT tube is going to go down into the Core 1, and then, you know, all the tubes for the MMU are going to go out the back. This is a top hat that you can put on top of your Core 1. And look, we have a lid now. So now you can access the internals. I have M3 what's it called? Thumb screws coming in for this, so that you can open and close this without, you know, a screwdriver. But I have these here just to help keep the lid shut. Simple little thing. This was hard to print because I printed this vertically, so layer lines are going like this. I use this method. This is just a support piece. This went on the inside of this piece here, and yeah, it just had a couple of those, and that helped support the entire thing as it printed. It didn't print perfectly. There's some blemishes here, but it's good enough. I'm happy with this. This looks good, in my opinion. Yeah, everything works so far. So we're going to actually get this wired up today. And hopefully functional with the Core 1. I have no idea. We're gonna see what it takes to do this. first things first, we need to actually prep the actual inside itself. So let's open this up. So we need to get the PTFE tubes going into the back here. It looks like everything is ready, so we can do that. So let's flip this around and get those PTFE tubes. That's the best I can do for you guys. Maybe I can tilt this back a bit. Nah, that's as good as I can get right now. I have another one of these printing to see if I can get a better print result, but it's a 12-hour print. Okay, so I got 4. Technically, this is... Oh, one of these is 5, right? Okay, we got all 5. These should all work. Okay, let's go ahead and get these routed. You're planning on doing MK4S, the core one? Yeah, man. I've heard great things about it. About that experience. Apparently, it's pretty good. I am, of course, slightly biased as per the disclosure down below here. This is the first time we're actually testing this aspect of this out, so I am very much collecting my own opinions here. But this actually isn't as bad as I thought it would be. I thought it would be a pain in the ass to get these tubes into the MMU from the back here. This is actually working out really nicely. As you can see, or if you can see at all, I got 3 of the tubes in. Actually, yeah, you can't see that at all. I got 3 in already. Or I got 2 in. I'm getting the 3rd in right now. Alright, the 3rd's in. It's going a lot better than I thought. Fourth. That seems way too short. Which one of these is longer? This one. That's appropriate. Okay, that was really painless. This is the first time I'm assembling the MMU in here. So that turned out great, and that worked really well. And these have a good seal on them. I'm pretty happy with that. Now let's go ahead and get this in. Use some fruit suppliers to kind of get that in there. Alright, that's it. There we go. This is done. That's it. Okay. Let's go ahead and close this up fully. Go. Now, this is the first time we're doing a test fit. We'll be checking in and out while trying to fix my computer. Good luck, friend. I would offer my tech support knowledge, but I've left that life behind. Alright. I'm gonna swap over to my lav mic here, so I don't have to shout. Properties. Hello. Okay, there we go. So I can put this away now. Alright. Here we go. Let's go large nomad. Let's get this chair out of the way. Oh, I need... yelling. Oh, am I much louder than before? I probably am. Howdy, howdy, Kenneth. Welcome. Do I use this real quick to print something? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's move this aside. You are fine now? Okay, cool. What's up, Maker? How's it going? Okay. So, before we get started, I want to print a rivet removal tool to make the job that I'm about to do a lot easier. So we're going to go ahead and just do easy print here, continue, select a printer, for one, material, PETG, and there we go, print. You're much louder, but the shore is just too quiet. Yeah. We're getting a new DAC for the shore, which will hopefully fix some problems. Yeah. Does the core one not use the type where you press in the center and undo them? Oh, yeah, no. They do. They use that. But it's kind of a pain in the ass to get to some of them sometimes. So having a little tool that can just like leverage it out helps significantly. So I want to print one of those real quick. While I'm printing that, I can still prep the printer because I still have to do stuff. Sadly, I don't have a camera over here, so I'm just gonna be talking to a wall. But I gotta get this whole assembly off, which isn't that difficult. Getting the top acrylic panel off is relatively easy. It's all the other plastic rivets that I'm just gonna hate having to get rid of. Because I may have to take off the side panel to get to the filament sensor. I'm doing my best not to lose any of these, because that would suck. All right, you're moving. Just gonna kind of sneak my hand under here. There we go. Okay, we gotta do some disassembly of this part here. I almost fell and cracked my head open. Yeah, oh, that's where nails help. But yeah, I have nails, just not very good ones. My nails kind of suck. All right, back to live. All right, so what we have to do, we have to take this apart. Here. For a fun part, this is using a lock nut. Oh, jeez. A little unwieldy there. But we just want to take apart this assembly. Now, I've seen some people flip this to make things easier. I won't be doing that, but that is something I've considered. All right, this is going to go in the safe room over here. And we're gonna grab that lock nut that flew away from us. Okay. Now, I am thinking of flipping those. I think I'll do that. It seems like a decent idea. So we take this. And now this is the exact same grills as on the Core 1. Oh shoot, these are... Uh-oh. Hold on, I have to make sure I align this appropriately. Is it sliding to the left or right that opens it? I think I have the right way around. No, it could be the other way. Shoot. I think sliding to the left is what opens it normally? No, that's wrong. Wait. Yeah, no, sliding to the left is what opens it normally. So, currently have it in the right orientation. I could look up the guide, but that's too easy. Okay, those nuts are started. So now, where is my Prusa wrench? My Prusa wrench is literally has the right thing for this. I don't know where my Prusa... Oh, there it is. No, it's not the right... There's the right Prusa wrench. Oh shit, did I just lose a rivet? No! Oh, it's doing so good! There it is, found it. Alright, so if you don't know, the Prusa wrench has the right size for these lock nuts. So you can just keep that there while you tighten it. Aaron, what's up? All right, there we go. So now this will act as a proper enclosure. Slide to the left to open up the vents, slide to the right to close them. Simple. Simple, simple, simple. Someone being naughty in the Positron Discord? Oh, it's this person. One second. Gotta take care of a thing. Let me double check. Yep. Alright, I'm just getting rid of that person. Rule breaker. Resolved. We had somebody in the Positron Discord sharing like 3D print models of firearms, like actual firearms, not Nerf weapons or anything like that. and we warned them twice. And then it turns out they have some not so great stuff in their profile description, so I'm just like, nah, get rid of them. I don't even want to deal with that. TLDR, don't put slurs in your description on Discord. Don't do that. Anyway, work was good. I miss Mitch. Mitch is currently helping. He's currently back in St. Louis, getting ready for the move. I miss him. All right. You know what? We're gonna stop this print, and we're just going to put the MMU on the top. So let's go back to large me.
Oh, wow.
Let's take this. It fits. Oh my god, it fits. I knew it would, but it's always that, like, you're just so proud when it just works, you know? Now to get the plastic rivets in. I'm gonna put plastic rivets in the front. That's not fitting appropriately. That's because that's warped. Uh-oh. Can I force that? Yes, I can. I need to find my bag of plastic rivets for this. Or steal one. I'll find a way. Okay, those are in. Oh shit, now I have to get to the ones in the back, which require me to get to the side panel. Oh, I didn't think this through. Oh no. I done goofed. Got any tips for finding MK3s under 300? Need one for the Prusa wire. Not really. Sadly, I do not. Good luck, though. Keep checking Facebook Marketplace, as well as other Marketplace apps. They typically have some pretty decent deals on used Prusas. That's usually where I ought to go. Alright, so I have to open up the side panel, and I have to open up the left and right side panels. Thankfully, I made this really easy to do. Time to test whether or not my design actually is easy to maintain. So I'm just going to remove a handful of these screws, only 4 of them. There is 5 in total on this side panel. But one of them is a hinge. So I should... oh, no, I got to remove it. Rip. Alright, there we go. Side panel removed. Really easy to do. Not a problem. I really wish you could see what I'm looking at, but... Alright, now we're going to go ahead and press this rivet into here. And it doesn't look like that actually went all the way through. I know, exhilarating that you can definitely see what I'm doing here. 100%. Absolutely no obstructions whatsoever. Isn't it exhilarating? We all have the parts that no one can see. Okay, rivet in on the right-hand side. There we go. Now I put this back on. Okay, come on. Why is this one not actually going in? Okay, let me find... Where is it? Is it this one? Is that ladder OSHA approved? Absolutely not. I'm not even ladder trained. Oh, an accident waiting to happen. There we go. Side panel's back on. Alright, now let's take off the left side panel. This is honestly, this looks good. I'm really happy with how this is looking. For something that we came up with as like just a stupid idea, this is looking great. We're gonna do before we hook anything up, I'm going to check to see if this is able to maintain a chamber temp. Because that's kind of important for this. The whole reason I'm doing this is so I can keep using the MMU enclosed, so I can do stuff like... Oh, come on. Seriously? So I could print with ABS ASA using the MMU. Now, I did order the official Prusa kit for this. So, like, with the humpback thing. And we will be looking at that when it comes in. I mostly got it for the extended cable, to be honest. But if this works, then, well, this will obviously replace it. Because I won't need it. So we'll find out. That's going to be something we find out together. I can't see shit. That's why this exists, though. There we go. Right, there we go. Speaking of safety, I've seen on ASA printing marathon since 5 a.m. My house is starting to smell. Should probably open the basement. Yes, you should. Yes, you should. That doesn't sound good at all. Okay. Problem with this tool that I'm using currently, there's no torque setting. So it's just going to keep going until it strips something. So I just have to be very careful, you know, not to strip something. And also to actually go all the way in with whatever it is I'm screwing. Go. Because all these are plastic threads. These are not going into heat sensors. Because for what we're doing here, plastic threads are perfectly fine. There we go. MMU is enclosed. Now let's go ahead and let's do control, temperature, chamber. Let's set it to 50. Let's turn the bed up to 120. And let's see if we can get this chamber up to 50. I'm very curious to see what happens. All right. Well, that's it for a moment. 19 watch and only 4 likes. Your mom rates you better than this. Thank you, Down Under Maker. Do appreciate it. All right. Let's go ahead and get that MMU3 cable plugged in so that the printer can recognize it. I don't even have an MMU buffer ready to be set up. So let's also unload Filament here. Oh God. I got a bodangle in there. The Pruso's on board with driver. Yo, sweet. That's a great turnaround, man. I'm gonna need a buffer because of the way I designed this. I have a buffer already. I have the slot buffer, which has worked well for me. So we'll see how that works. I might figure a different buffer out. All right, there we go. Unloaded the filament. Okay. So now, the next time this filament gets loaded into that printer, it's going to be through the MMU. For now, it's going to be just a single thing. I don't really know how I'm going to do this. Let's see here. think for now, I'm going to leave the original PTFE tube just right there. And then I think what I'll do is just add this PTFE tube to the cable sleeve here. Yeah, that should work. All right, then I'm just gonna take it out of this little dark thing, put it back through this little dark thing. A little strain relief, I guess. There we go, put that in, and bring that forward. Go back here and retighten this one. Definitely not what I'm supposed to be doing, but if it works, it works. I have no idea how much strain that is putting on the MMU. We will find out the fun way. I think it should be all right. I don't actually know. Let's get this closed again. Okay, now let's grab this spool. Hey guys, what's up, Clown Hammer? All right, we're gonna put this back on, and I'm gonna feed it. Well, first we're gonna go into settings, and then MMU unit turn on. So I'm going to feed this into slot 5. Yep. Oh, right, I need to actually plug in the MMU. That would probably help significantly. Just saying. Let's pull this back. Rotate it. Let's turn it off before I do this. Then plug that MMU in. There we go. Turn it back on. That is a perfect fit cable-wise. So no extension needed. That's good. Okay. Back to where it belongs. Oh god. MMU is moving. MMU moved. Preload to MMU. Preload to 5. Okay. Load to nozzle, filament 5, PTG. Chat, if this works, first try. I might do a backflip. What's up, Lee Marie? Feeding to drive gear. If I could do a backflip, I would. It works! First try! Oh my god, it works! Oh my god, it works! Oh my god, it works! It works! The baseball hat works! Holy crap! First try! That was flawless! And here's the cool part. So because I didn't really do anything crazy, I left the original PTFE tube. Let's do a test print. So let's okay, select holes. Yep, PTG print. Let's do a test print. Let's make sure that this works. Oh my god. Okay, top grills are open. Holy shit. I thought we'd be here all day. Chat, we're only an hour in and this has gone flawlessly so far. Watch it blow up now. Like, it just explode behind me and I just go... Yo! This is the 5th iteration of this top hat. And it's the first... This is the first time we're putting it on the Core 1. This is the first. We haven't put it on the Core 1 before. We haven't tested it before. This is the first of everything. This is the first to see if the lid worked, if the side panel, everything is a first here. And it just worked. It just works. Yeah, hovering over the clip button, waiting for the smoke. Dude, so am I. All right, you don't have to heat soak. I heat soaked for you. Will this like fully print, or will I have an issue where how I routed that PTFE tube? I'm worried about how I routed the PTFE tube. That's my current concern. I didn't route it really nicely. Yo. Nozzle cleaning. It's cleaning the nozzle. I can't really zoom in, so I'll just be narrating what's happening. Yeah, the MMU is engaged. You can clearly see from here which lane is loaded. If you ever had to access the buttons, you can do so by lifting up the lid. Yeah, filament is going to the nozzle through the MMU. It's still cleaning itself. Let's see, can I get the live feed? 1 second. I'm trying, man. This camera here is not meant for zoom ins. So actually showing what's going on is tricky with this camera. This camera is really just meant for me, and it's not really meant for anything else. But what I can do is I can get the... Here we go. Hold on. Browser source or VLC? Let's do browser source. And then add new one. Okay. Paste. Close. Close. Oh, that's lovely. It's not a high frame rate, chat. Sorry. It's the best I can do. But it is inside the Core 1 right now. Let me see. Can I get better light in there? Not really. Hi, Callie. That's the best I can do right now, chat. What's it doing? Oh, it's heating up. Okay, okay, it's about to print. It's about to go. I know I can do Droid Cam. Droid Cam is being buggy right now. I need to get like a proper portable camera. Yes, hello, Callie. I see you. Yeah, my camera is being weird. It's going. It's trying. It's trying so hard, man. All right, let's try Jordan Cam. You better pet Callie, which my cat wanted. I will. Yeah, this ESP camera is not great. It works well for pictures, and that's kind of it. All right. Hello, Malta. Here we go. Yeah, definitely not loving what that PTFE tube is doing, but it's working. Definitely not loving it. As you can see right up there, if I tilt it up, you can see the MMU up there with that green little dot. If we hop up here, you can see, here's your vent grills. You can close them, open them just like normal. But it's working. I would be concerned with that PTFE cable, say, going all the way to the back. I need to route this better. I need to figure out a better solution for that PTFE. I don't know what the solution should be. Maybe it is I just attach it to the first Velcro rather than the second. But I mean, as you can tell, that print, that's doing pretty good. I need to clean that nozzle. Yeah. That's working. All right, we're gonna let that go. Is that a no, it is that MMU is the multi MMU, so it's not a factory. It is an MMU3 that I converted into an multi, but yeah, there's modifications that we did to that. Shit. I thought that would take longer. I thought we'd be working more on that, but that actually worked. That worked pretty well. End up installing an IP cam app on my old phone and adding it. Yeah, I have an old phone, but I need to hold on to it as a backup phone. Yeah, all the top light loss. Yeah, yeah, stream done. Goodbye, everybody. No. We're not done. Yeah, I didn't anticipate it being that quick. Hey, that's good. I mean, there's some CAD that we can do today, and there will be some CAD that we do. So we will be doing that. Just don't start crying. I'm not gonna cry. I'm good. We have to fix the PTFE tube. I don't really know how I'm gonna show that. My biggest problem is that my phone's almost dead. So using my phone as a camera right now is not optimal. Okay, we have to fix the PTFE tube. That's a must. I have to fix that before the end of the stream. And then what I want to try is I want us to try we have to figure out a wall mountable MMU solution thing. Unplug one of the slingers and plug a phone charger in. I got a battery bank somewhere. I don't like using Droidcam because it forces it into that 4x3. I hate using it for that. I need to get a I have a rep box that we can figure out how to mount. That's something we can do on stream. We do have all the tools for it. Yeah, I guess we can do that. Mount the rep rack. Print the parts needed to mount the rep rack. Yeah. Yeah, I have the rep box that Pooch sent me, so we gotta hang that up. It's just I gotta do it in such a way that leaves enough space for another shelf above these, because I'm planning on eventually putting another shelf above these for another row of printers. But I could put it to the left there. What I can do is I can leave the 5th MMU bay being the side of the Core 1. I could leave that as that is. I'm fine with that. And then 1 to 4 could be in the rep box. And then one of the things from the rep box could just go straight into the MK4S here. So that could cover everything. Only problem is, again, I have to figure out a buffer solution. Yeah, I know it's going to suck to work on, but I want to maximize my space. I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want 8 printers. I want 2 XLs and 6 Core 1s. That's what I want. And then 7, 8, my minis and my positrons and all the rest. I can't believe this is working. Holy shit. This is wild, man. Dude. Just gonna need one of those horizontals. Does the power even allow for that many? So I do have multiple circuits in this room. So all of these are on one circuit right now, but I have another circuit that I can plug into. So I do have 2 circuits. So yes, I do have enough for all that. Yeah, library ladder could be repurposed. That would be pretty cool. Excuse me. Good evening, Matt Al. I have 3 phases of 15 amps, each at 240 volts, and pushing my power pretty hard. Yeah, everything in this room is running off the same circuit, so I'm gonna want to hang the XL by strings, maximize space usage. I'll VHP tape it to the ceiling. How about that? And then whenever a print's done, I just have a bucket, just like, and some pillows on the inside to make sure I don't break the print. That's how we do it. We do it the Alan Mandic way of VHP taping everything. Okay, so do I even have 2 rep rack mounts? I thought I printed some. Oh no, I have the... Okay, I need to print some. Well, we might as well do that on the Core 1. So once this print is done, I'll queue up a couple rep rack mounting things. So let me grab that real quick. Printables, rep rack. You know, Pooch would do it if he could, yeah. Yeah, he would. Yeah, he would. That's weird. When I search rep rack isn't showing up. Like derivatives of rep rack are. It's weird. I don't see Pooch. It's weird. Well, there's rep cord right there, so I'll just go to him. It's really weird that just searching rep rack does not actually bring me to rep rack. Alright, single wall cleat, that's what I need. What's the difference between 0.4? Yeah, I'll do 0.4. And then we'll just do easy print because why not? Continue. Onto the same plate, damn it. why these are rotated 45 degrees. All right. Go. Why does Easy Print default to 1.5? Does it? Oh my god, it do. It do. I didn't even notice that. Alright, so we're gonna want to go 0.2 speed. There we go. And material, ETG, Filament. There we go. Cool. Yeah, that is weird. I don't know why EasyPrint does that. Interesting. Interesting observation. Thank you, Medic Vince. I just saw the GIF you made. That's great. That is so good. Maker Viking, what's up? How's it going? I don't even know who works on EasyPrint, so I can't even ask people. I can mention it, but it's never going to get to the right person. As much as I would love to. That is just the world I live in. Hey, Steven, what's up? It's going well. Keeping busy with my latest project. How are you doing? Well, we just finished confirming that my baseball cap mod for an enclosed MMU works. The only thing we need to test is whether or not we can do ASA. Like if the chamber temperature can hold for ASA, that's something we have to figure out. I could print these rep rack pieces in ASA, and that would give us. Actually, yeah, let's do that. I have ASA. Got tons of ASA. Let's see, what ASA do I have? I got this shiny. Is this ASA? Or is this PLA? That's PTG. Your ASA. No, your PLA. Do I have ASA? Did I run out of ASA? That's PLA. That's ABS. That's not even enough to print what I want to do. Holy shit. To be fair, I haven't used ABS in a long time. I got blue ASA here from Ambrosia. That could work. But it's not really the color I'm going for. What is this? Is it jet black ASA? Yes. Okay, we'll use this. Jet black ASA. I want it to say kind of orange and black up here. I don't want to throw blue in randomly. Sorry to hear about that, Maker's Mind. Hopefully, Print Solid support can assist you. I am no longer the support manager at Print Solid, so I didn't get fired or anything. I've fully shifted over to being focused on research and development. And yeah, Ambrosia's good stuff. It's expensive now, but we got jet black ASA Filament. Yay! Are we done? Oh, 4 minutes left, and then I'll be done. Well, it is maintaining its chamber temp of 35, which is pretty good, all things considered. I am worried that this PLA will warp. because this top hat is currently printed in PLA. We will reprint that in PTG. I just wanted to make sure it worked, and PLA was the easiest thing that I could. So far, Steven, I've only used PLA, PTG, and TPU, getting itched to get something new. ASA is good. I love printing ASA. If you have an enclosure, obviously, don't even bother with ABS. Just jump to ASA. If you have the opportunity to jump to ASA, jump to ASA. That's my opinion, at least. All right, I'm gonna cancel this print because it is. No, I should. No, let it go. It's only gonna take another 2 minutes. I'm so happy, man. I'm so happy. ASA heat won't affect PLA, or is it, this is printed in PLA? That's why I want to do a ASA print, because I want to make sure that it can handle it. If it can't handle it, then we're going to be printing the main body in P2G relatively soon. So we'll see. I have no idea if it can handle it. It likely can't. Let's be honest. It probably will have a problem. But who knows? It may not. PCTG is pretty fun. I do like PCTG. We have some at the office, and that stuff is interesting to... The stuff I have to essentially tell it that it's polycarbonate. Or not PCTG, but a high temp PTG. I have to tell it it's polycarbonate in order for it to actually print. But it prints without an enclosure just fine, at least for me, which is pretty impressive. Hi, Callie. Hello. Hello. The Callie has passed through our abode. Okay, you're about to be done. I see curling. This wasn't meant to be printed at 0.15 layer height. But that's fine. That's fine. Almost done. This is even a part I don't have to print, but I'm letting it do it anyway. There we go. Done. Okay. All right, time for me to do a little bit of stuff here. All right, is it unloading? Oh yeah, it's unloading all the way. Okay. I'm fine with that. Oh, there we go. All right, let me make some modifications here. All right, so there we go. that tube is now a little bit more free-floating. I'm still nervous about it, but what I can do, I can just reach up. Oh. Pull this out. Oh, did that snap again? Oh my god. This PTFE, call it, loves to just eat my my PTFE tubes. Alright, I gotta redesign this lid a bit. Actually give this a yeah, oh my god, that literally ate my PTFE tube. What the fuck? That's annoying. Right. Okay. Thankfully, this is relatively easy to access. Okay. See how that looks when it's pushed all the way back. Okay, the PTFE tube kind of finds its own way. I don't think it's going to be much of an issue. I think it has to go through that. Let's see. Don't do it the way I'm doing it, guys. I might be an official Prusa employee. Which is still insane that I am saying that out loud. The freaking upside down 3D printer guy is an official Prusa employee. Oh yeah, that just works. Okay. That just works. That just works. Again, I wish I could show you, but space is complicated right now. Okay. Let's go ahead and close this up. Maybe one day I'll get a GoPro. Okay, there we go. So filaments, unload. You're already unloaded. So I don't know what I'm yeah, I don't know what I'm checking here. Okay. Well, that just snapped. Oh boy. This is not dry. Ha! This is gonna be fun. This is probably going to snap in like 1,000 little pieces. Hi, David. You're not a Prusa employee, you're a printed solid employee. Yeah. That is a more apt thing. I like to jokingly say the other. The disclaimer below, which isn't currently running, is the thing that employee of Printed Solid, owned by Prusa. Again, I'm getting high on the fact that this worked first try. It's that creator high, getting delusional. It's way too warm in here. Okay, let's load up some ASA. Load to nozzle, filament 5, ASA. Alright, make sure these vents are closed. Keep saying it, karma will return. Right. Well, I'm still shocked that it works. I am still shocked that it works. It's just working. I can count on one hand how many... I don't know why I'm shouting. I can count on one hand how many times I've designed something, and in the first attempt it works first try. The number is not high. Let me be very clear about that. Usually it takes several trial and error attempts. But right now... I'm speechless, man. We have figured out a printable solution for the MMU to be mounted to the Core 1 with the enclosure being functional. And it is fully compatible with a stock MMU. Mind you, do you need a Prusa XL to get it? Sure. Yes, you do. But out of the box, it works. Well, define out of the box, I guess. Now, this will be the critical test. This is going to be where we obviously print something in ASA, and we see if the chamber temperature with this baseball cap, top hat, whatever you want to call it, actually is functional. So this is going to be a critical test. Okay. So let's do here, single wall cleat, material, Prusament, ASA. Print. No material loaded. Yeah, material's loaded. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, let's pull up Droid Cam. Okay. Yeah, that is a good idea, David. I didn't do that because I wanted to leave it at the default location. Where's my tripod? Oh, here it is. Just for the ease of setup. But that is an entirely valid... Why is this so short? Oh, that's why. You know, with tripods, you have to do this thing called deploying them. I literally looked at this because it is a quarter my height and thought, why is it so short? And it's like, you gotta make the legs longer, dummy. Forgot how tripods work for a second. All right, this is not tall enough to give you a view of the whole Core 1, but it is tall enough so that you can see the Core 1. So, all right. So, print, filament, detected. No. Yeah, this is ASA. It should be this. All right, you guys are getting the stool now, because I want this to be taller. I love how I'm just here on the side. Uh-oh. The homing routine of death? Okay, now it's too tall. I know David wants to see me on stilts, but not in this way. Okay. This is sketchy. Here we... Ah! There we go. You're not really going to be able to see the print, so let's lower this. There we go, right there. Okay. And now I just have to hope my phone doesn't fall and I suddenly don't have a phone tomorrow. Ah, nah, David, you look like a spring chicken. How? I don't understand where that... How's that a compliment? Where did that come to be a compliment? Like, who thought, man, I do enjoy being called a spring... a spring chicken. Oddities of the human language. Spring chicken ran over by... No, a spring chicken ran over by Dustin's little moped. Don't you love how precariously my phone is being... Oh, I almost knocked it over. Oh, this is not great. This is sketchy. I wish I had another droid cam to show you just how sketchy that is. One wrong move and my phone is dead. And then I won't have a phone for OpenSauce, which will be a problem. I'll be lost in San Francisco. The self-driving cars are gonna take over, and I'm just gonna be there like, I don't know what's going on. A lot of chicken get hatched after winter. Oh, I guess. Wait, so spring chicken's like... I don't know, man. If you only had some device that could produce something to hold the phone. I mean, that's what that is. It's a tripod. BBs, what's up? Welcome. Evan, become a true nomad lost in the world, right? I'm a little upset with the actual definition of a digital nomad. It's essentially someone that works remotely wherever the hell they want. It's like, I hate that. It's not a fun definition. Damn, you're saying the quiet part out loud. Hush. My Excel's busy. Those other two printers don't exist. They are Spring Core 1s. All I know is as soon as those conversion kits are available, I'm buying 2 of them. No stopping me. I shouldn't, but I'm gonna do it. They're just decorative. Yeah, they are right now. This workshop is brought to you by my crippling addiction to buying stuff from my workplace, printed solid. How about phone holder on a printable 12-minute print? Core 1 spare phone camera holder. There you go. Taking a while. Is it? Oh, it's absorbing heat. And it's going to take 12 minutes to absorb heat? I want to skip it. It's going to take 12 minutes to absorb heat on that. So, while we... Who pays in this? Oh, it's me. I'm the one paying. Okay, so while we wait, we're going to... Yep, hop over here. We're going to hide the slicer. Okay. So, one thing I want to add is just a little lip here or something. Actually, no, I'm adding thumb screws. That should be fine. I want to add something to make it easier for us to lift this lid. Right now, it's pretty okay, but it could be better. It's not critical. Here, this is what I'll do. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a little lip right here. Just like that. Do it like this. Nope, that goes over the screw holes, so can't do that. I need to bring in this. Okay. There we go. Okay. Join. And we're just gonna take that. 1. Nope. 0.5. Nope. 0.2. 5. Okay, that works. That adds just a little lip that you can just grab and lift it all up. And we'll just put a little thing right there. All right, that works. Subtle. Should be fine. All right, so there's a little lip for you to open up the lid. Finishing the repair station this weekend. Anything I should help out? I have no idea, man. That's all on you. My brain can't even come close to like fully understanding how you're doing that. Okay, so what we're gonna do, just to make life easier on me, we're gonna remove this. And then we are going to create a component from body. Go in here. Going to delete this. Go. Going to start a sketch here. And we're going to just project that. Yep. And hide this and that. Oh, shit. Forgot to project this. Hide that. Okay. So what we're going to do here is just connect these two. Do the same for here. And the rest of this should be fine. Okay. Now we're going to grab this. Oh, what's going on? Oh, I see. I mean, yeah, I could just do that. That works. Yep, do that. And then chamfer it. There we go. And we'll just clean this up a bit. Okay, there we go. And then I just bring back one of the construction planes. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to take this, create mirror, put that on this plane here, just like that. There we go. That should work. Yep, that should work just fine. And there we go. So, I think, let's see. Yeah, I think what we'll do for a revision is we will probably move these grill sets up to here. Because I do think David is right. All the air is getting kind of trapped up here. Admittedly, I wasn't thinking of addressing that at all, because I didn't even know if this was going to be successful. But guess what, bozo? And by bozo, I mean me. It was! So now we have to account for that. That's on me. Past Nomad did not think success was ever going to be in the cards. But surprise, they were. Give yourself more credit. I should give myself more credit. Oh, this is like... Is this leaking? This is about to explode. What the hell? Are these leaked? No. Why is this, like, about to pop? Like, it's bulged. I don't know if I should drink this. That's pressurized. This is pressurized. I'm not gonna open this. This is... It's sticky. We're not opening this. We're gonna put this in a trash can. I don't know why that's like about ready to pop. That's concerning. Shotgun it. I'll shotgun this one. This one seems fine. It's kombucha now. Here we go. No. None. Ah. Shotgun. I don't know how much of that was in frame. If any at all. The song shot. Yeah. T. Ow. That hurts. A great way to clean your hands is to just quickly douse them in isopropyl alcohol. A quick way to find out if you have any paper cuts at all is douse your hands in isopropyl alcohol. That hurt. But now my hands aren't sticky anymore from whatever was on that bottle. My dog is now licking it. I should probably not let her do that. Lulu, no. Gonna spray a little bit of isopropyl on here to make it taste terrible for you. Okay, I'm gonna skip the remainder of that absorption because we're at the end of it, and I actually want this to print. But acetone feels so much better though, dude. No, acetone hurty. Acetone hurty. Heck. Brake cleaner is a disinfectant. I should not have repeated that. I feel like that was a thing that should not have been repeated, but here we are. I'm so happy that this worked, man. Oh, neck. Oh man. I could get rid of the... Here, let's do this. Let's try this. Hold on. Because we got a lot of reflections in that camera. Let's do this and kill any and all reflections. And we're going to make this the large view for now. There we go. Oh man, that feels nice in my eyes. All right, here we go. Now I can actually see what's happening on the inside. I'll just be over here, observing in the dark. Whoa. This is... I didn't check to see how long of a print this will be. Oh, and there's Nathan raiding in with their meme. Hail to the queen, baby. I don't know. How can I put a spin on your joke to make it better? That's what's going through my head. How do I take your joke and improve it? You never look better. Oh, thank you. People do say I have a face for radio. I love how it says remaining time NA. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It don't the thing. Don't the thing. Hi, Callie. What is the chamber temp, I wonder? I'm so glad I have charcoal filters in this room. It's not telling me the chamber temp. I want to know what the chamber temp is. What's the chamber temp? 46. It's sitting pretty comfortably at 46. Okay. I am impressed. It's climbing too. Right now it's at 48. This might be viable. Like that's ASA temps right there. That's normally what I get my Excel to in order to print. So we're sitting at 48. It probably is going to go up. Give it another minute, it'll probably hit 50. Carbon filters are all but useless within minutes if you print with any filaments containing styrene, as the residue clogs up pores. Yeah, that's why I have a room scale carbon filter, not like printer specific. Yeah, so I have one. In fact, you can see it right here. This one. It's right here. It's off screen of this. It's right here. That's a carbon filter. I'm getting another one that is much larger. So all the air in my room is being circulated and being cleaned. Sorry I came in late. Is it printed with PTG or it's printed with PLA? The baseball cap. But yeah, it's currently surviving a temperature of 49. I'm gonna print it out of PETG because the fact that I can now confirm that it's able to sustain a 50 Celsius chamber temp, we're definitely going to want to put this out of PETG or ABS ASA. One of the two. We're going to try PETG. I have plenty of jet black PETG, so we're going to try that. It takes an entire day to print. I don't have enough ASA currently. What brand is the room carbon filter? I'm going to be... Admittedly, I don't have it yet. Right now, it's just this one, which I wouldn't really trust this brand. This brand seems to be really aggressive and not really chill. But I'm going to be installing... There is a mod to add the IKEA carbon filter to the Core 1, so I'm going to be getting that, and I'm going to get a couple of those, hopefully, just to circulate air around the room, and to just filter out stuff. My hope is to have it kind of like next to my printers, so it sucks air in from the printers, and just immediately filters anything out. So that I don't really have to worry about it circulating the air. But yeah. Tell David you're taking 20 kilograms of ASA. We're not making ASA. Trust me, if we make a Jesse ASA, I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be so happy. I love printing with ASA. It's such a good material to work with. And our colors, the printed solid colors in ASA, oh, please, I want it. Now, we only make PLA and PETG right now. We're focused on a bunch of other things, so really critical things we got to work on. Which you get to see if you come for the tour during Printopia. So, you know, we'll be able to show everybody what we've been working on. Nightshade ASA. Oh my god, yes! Nightshade ASA, please. Oh, please, I want it. Oh, I want it. Oh, I want that so bad. Aquamarine ASA would go so hard. It would. Oh, it would. Is the tour on Monday? I believe there is a tour on Monday. I'll check with David and Chris to see what the plans are for everything. And I'll write it all down so that on Thursday I can tell you guys exactly what's going on, when it's going on, and how it's going on. So yeah, but pay close attention to Printed Solid social media pages, Facebook, Twitter. Pay close attention to those. That's going to be the best place to get up-to-date news. Man, I really want to look at my phone, but I can't because it's there doing this. I mean, I'm probably going to take you guys away from this because we get the idea. It's working. We're at a chamber temp of 52 right now. It's working really well. Excessively well. The PLA will sag, but we're going to replace this entirely with PETG so that it's not a problem. But the fact that it is maintaining chamber temp is more than I could ever ask for. I did not know at all if my design would have been like airtight enough to actually work with ABS ASA, but it is. All right, we're gonna turn the lights back on. You guys get the idea. Ah, my eyes. Let's go. There we go. That's a bit nicer on the eyes. That's a bit nicer on the eyes. What's the temp in the hat? I don't know. It probably high. It's probably a moderate temperature. I have no way of measuring it. I have a thermal camera somewhere, but I don't know where. But yeah, the temperature in the hat is probably not low. So, let's review what we've created here. We have created an... Why is that? Ew, what the fuck? What is that? It looks like... Why is there sticky stuff all over? Clip it. I dare you. There's this glue remnant here. I don't know how it got there. But yeah, there's a remnant of glue on my tripod. Oh, yeah, hold on. It's because I used glue on this at one point to repair it. That's nasty. Oh, it's clean now. Some things are better left unsaid. This is a Nomad's Galaxy stream. We embrace the chaos. Okay. Party can start now. Repo just got here. Welcome, Repo. We're done. Not the stream, but the top hat is working. Let's take some photos. That's printing really, really well. The quality is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. All right, let's make that a Twitter post, shall we? Let's upload those. Oh, that looks so cool, actually. That looks so cool. Okay, it looks like it's uploaded. Let's get this onto a Twitter post. Yeah, where's the lava lamp? I should get a lava lamp. Ask David. Okay. Printable MMU3 top hat by me is done. Printables link will be provided after additional testing. Need a black light. There's so many blacklight jokes that could be made there, and I won't make a single one. All right, let's go to Reddit. Okay. So remember, last time we posted this to Reddit, people were like, why? So we're gonna post it again. And see what happens. Okay, let me just type this up real quick. I would love for the camera to work, but it can't right now. Hey, Kit. Greetings, salutations. What actions are we attempting to bring to our robot overlords? Well, we just finished the MMU top hat, and I'm posting it to Reddit right now. So my original goal was to make a printable top hat for the MMU3 that could be printed on my XL. Didn't want to wait the 2 months to get the official MMU enclosed top hat, so I wanted to take a crack and make my own. This is fully functional, allowing the chamber temp to reach above 50°C without issue. Some benefits in this include having a closed-loop system, having the MMU pull directly from dry boxes, allowing the filament to never be exposed to non-conditioned air. I need to ask a question as, you guys are evil. This AMS2 compatible. That's hilarious. Additionally, this is MMU agnostic. Doesn't care if you have the official Prusa MMU3 or a modded MMU like the Ulti Multi. This will work with any MMU that attaches to a MK4 frame. I'm happy with this. I am really happy with this. And here you guys go. Here's the link if you want to get onto the hate train early, or if you want to be cool and support it. And if someone does, I'm just gonna tell them, like, I'll try, but I can't make a promise. Like, I did straight up say, I did this for fun. Yeah, we're sitting pretty at 53 chamber temp. I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. Oh, and someone just sent me a photo of how big the actual hump of the top hat for the MMU3 is. Holy snap, I saved a lot of space. Apparently, the MMU3 enclosed top hat literally is a giant humpback that takes up the entire top panel of the MMU3. And I just made a printable version that takes up half the space. Did they just one up? Did they just one up people? I think I may have one-upped people without intending to one-up people here. You guys are awesome. It does allow you to print on its head in Australia. I love it. You guys are great. Thank you for just getting in there and posting positive comments. I am trying to help make the Prusa Reddit be more positive inclined, and like I'm trying to actively snipe people who are being I'm trying to actively snipe people who are being negative and condescending. Like, when someone posts a question asking about a bamboo printer in the Prusa 3D Reddit, I will respond saying, hey, I hope you can find the answer you're looking for. I will, however, say that, you know, this subreddit is specifically geared to Prusa products such as the Prusa Slicer, Filament, and Prusa printers. If you're having an issue with something that is unrelated to one of these three things, there are other subreddits that are more geared towards that. And then I add another note saying, let's all remember to be helpful and courteous and be constructive. Let's not, like, I actively try and steer the conversation towards something that's positive and constructive, etc., 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 because that's what we should do. We shouldn't be like, oh, you posted bamboo and a Prusa Reddit, like, oh, what the fuck? Just be nice to the dude. They probably don't know better. They know Prusa's a 3D printing thing and they're asking for help in 3D printing. Sure, they haven't picked the right subreddit to do it in, but does that necessarily mean we should belittle them? No, we should help them find what they need. Because here's the thing. If you truly want people to think highly of Prusa and the Prusa community, as well as the 3D printing community as a whole, you have to show that we care. You have to show that as a greater community, we're not going to just disregard somebody for what they chose to print with. Like, again, let's think of it this way. We are makers. First and foremost, we are makers. It doesn't matter what printer you buy. It doesn't matter. If you can get into the hobby, then that's awesome. I don't care if you buy, I care a little bit if you buy bamboo, but I really don't. Some people, that is arguably a really good price point to enter at. I bought a bamboo with my own money. I bought an X1 and I bought an A1. I sold them because I hate the business practices of bamboo, but we all have to agree that the hardware is good. The business practices are terrible, but the hardware is good hardware. It prints well. I prefer Prusa. I prefer Voron. I prefer DIY kits. But we have to acknowledge that for some people, that is a good stepping stone. I started with Creality. My first printers were Creality machines. And I did build a Voron, it didn't really work, and then I got a bamboo with the idea that I needed a machine that could print ABS ASA so I could repair the Voron if the Voron ever broke. So that's why I got the bamboo. And then the bamboo became my daily driver. Once it became clear how difficult it was to repair the machine, and once it became clear how anti-consumer bamboo was becoming, I stepped the hell away. And I fully embraced Prusa because I know that if something breaks on this Core 1, I can get to any part of that Core 1 in under 10 minutes, maybe 10 to 15 minutes, just to replace, just to clear a clog on the bamboo. It took me 30 minutes to take apart the hot end to the point where I can get inside the gearbox to clear a clog. I hate it. I freaking hate it. But for some people that works, and that's all right. We have to understand that the cool part about this is that people are getting into the hobby. We should be happy about that. That's what we should be happy about. I think I killed my camera that's inside the Core 1. It's not a buddy camera. It's an ESP32, and I think it's cooked. Okay. Yeah. Can we get an Ultimaker original build? We have an Ultimaker at the office. It's not plugged in. It's kind of just sitting there. It's from the earlier days of Printed Solid when we used to sell Ultimakers. We have one. I've never touched an Ultimaker. I'm really tempted to try it. Like, I'm really tempted to get it working. Just to try it. Just to understand what that was like. How times have changed, yeah. They have changed greatly. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's going to be worth it touching that thing. Mass-produced robot welded frame brings costs way down to the Voron-inspired bamboo. But folks are discovering the flip side. Not user-fixable, yeah. Again, I'm their biggest critic. I hate that company so much. And I do specifically hate them because of their choices in how everything is owned and operated and maintained. I'm a very large advocate of right to repair. Massive advocate of right to repair. And the fact that someone did like upgrade their P1P to an X1E and they got their entire printer bricked, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. The fact that they explicitly block, like literally one of the biggest things that Prusa does, which is an upgrade path. They specifically blocked someone from upgrading a P1P to a higher version of their machine. That's horseshit. Like, what the fuck? Meanwhile, Prusa's like, oh, yo, cool, you turned a Mark III to a Core 1? Hell yeah, man, here's some stickers. Here's some gummy bears. Enjoy. It really does show the difference between approaches. I never used a bamboo, never plan to. Still tell people a bamboo. It's all pros and cons. Yep. I make a rock replicator clone. I meme-fied. Oh god. Oh yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that. Yeah, so I just got official confirmation. So okay. One second. I'm gonna try and show this. So okay. This is essentially my design, right? For the top hat. So my design choice was to only use the space I needed, which was right here for the MMU. Nothing else. With an original mounting bracket here, so this is the same size as an MK4, MK3 frame, so it just clips into place. It mounts the exact same way you mount it to a Mark IV or Mark III. Apparently, the official Prusa version has way more of a hump here. And I just cut it off. So you have less air at the top of it in order to heat up the chamber temp. You have less air volume. Did I Prusa? I think it's funny. I think that's pretty awesome, actually. I think it's awesome. I think it's really cool what we achieved here. And I am saying we because we did work on this together for the most part. It's wild. It's freaking wild that that's working. Does that go with the build towards the front with the cooler orientation, or with at the back? Technically, you can rotate it to be whichever way you want. But the official one is tapered on the x-axis too, right? It is. It is. But there is still more. The official one has more air volume inside of it. Probably cheaper and uses less plastic the way you did it. Prusa is always innovating and improving. Maybe they will use our version. I would love that. I'm gonna send this to their team and be like, hey guys, I made a printable version. It's not gonna like become officially adopted because I did this. This is probably just gonna be another community version at most. Maybe I hand this off to someone on the Positron team and be like, hey, try and make this into something that can be printed on a Core 1. Maybe I do that. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, look at the time. It's time for me to give you a form link. Just killed. To be fair, it's only a $30 upsell. Is the official one injection molded? It's injection molded from what I understand. At least from what I've been told. I don't have it in my hand, so I can't confirm or deny, but I'm pretty sure it's injection. I mean, right now, it's printing ASA just fine. Chamber temp is at 55. I'm happy with it. Yeah, and that's true. The way I did it is definitely more geared towards printing. All the internal geometry is specifically designed to be printed on a large format printer. How are the VFAs? Don't know. I don't have VFAs on my printer. Or at least I don't have really noticeable VFAs. Anything other than what I would expect from it being on the platform that's on. So I can't speak for VFAs. I also have an accelerometer, which also helped get rid of any issues, so no idea. I'm gonna have to run the accelerometer again now the top hat's on, but that's easy. All I know is that VFAs are a serious issue that is being looked into. Oh, see me. What do we design next? That's a great question. So tempted to message someone and be like, I think I just arguably improved this. I'm gonna share this with some more people real quick. What do we design next? MK5 or baseball glove for the core one? What would a baseball glove be? Would that just be a buffer? Hear me out. A buffer in the side, on the left side of the core one, specifically made for this. We call that the baseball glove. Doesn't have to be glove shaped, but it fits in the recess on the left. I mean, I could make it fit in the recess on the right too, but I kind of want to keep that functional. Technically, it could go on the other side. But yeah, a buffer that could go in there, that would work. I have the test. I think that might actually be what we do next. A side buffer. Well, someone's probably designed something, right? Core 1 MMU. And then buffer. No. Wait, what? Someone made a integrated spool holder and buffer, which I am interested in. But yeah, there's not like an integrated Core 1 buffer that goes on the side. All right, I think I know what we're doing. I think I know. Should be relatively simple. A buffer is really just 2 points of entry for filament, and then dividers so that it doesn't tangle. It's really all buffer is doing. You don't need a lot for a buffer to work. So, sorry. I'm seeing in my head how we could do this. I'm thinking, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the left-hand side of the printer. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that goes into an inner chamber that is separated. And each chamber kind of like loops in on itself in a way. So it can expand and like loop on itself. And then obviously just connect to the other side. Kind of like the MMU slot buffer, but different. I'd have to design something to like fully articulate what I'm trying to explain here. But I think it's possible. The problem is just making sure that the filament can actually run. I don't know, man. I don't know. I might have to tap somebody in for that. What are you saying? What's going on? Stop it. Stop yawning. Where is... Pro 1 IDEX, right? That would be funny. Okay.
We can fly, touch the sky, feel alive. We can
Got some questions that came in on the Reddit. Just want to answer real quick. Wait, what? What about using my wizardry to do? Am I even a wizard? Look at my hair. Is that wizard hair? This is disgruntled employee hair. I don't know. Is it just... No, I'm not disgruntled. I'm happy. I'm happy. I like my job. Where am I? Who are you? Yeah, it is crazy just how different the initial comments on a Reddit post really matter about the general perception of what it is you're posting. Because if the first few comments are negative, then everyone who looks at it is going to have a negative perception of the post. But since you guys were really, really awesome and you just commented on it right away with some positive, immediately changed everyone to be like, oh, this is actually pretty cool. So thank you for that. I'm happy. I'm happy that worked. Why am I yawning? Oh my god. Why do I feel like I'm gonna wake up something? Yeah, herd mentality is pretty strong. Sadly. Oh my god. Seriously, this person's like, is there a better toolhead for the MK3? And the first comment is the MK3 in the room with us? Because it has a Voron. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, this person is posting for attention. Oh jeez. Someone posted a switch wire or an MK3 with a boron tool head. And everyone's like, dude, what the hell? And then he's like, yeah, I posted this picture just to inflame people. And it's like, okay, I should probably remove it. But people downvoted it to oblivion, so I don't gotta touch it. I know, guys. Don't worry. Look, I can't really block people because I am the admin of that subreddit. I'm the admin. I love it. You want to know how this came about? This is great. I was just on Reddit, just doing Reddit things. Joseph messaged me. He's like, "Hey, you want to help moderate the Reddit?" And I was like, "Sure." And then I became the admin somehow. Like he made me. It's now my it's now my thing. I guess I'm doing it in my own time, but it's just like, huh? Okay. I'm just glad I can help. That's all. I'm glad I can help it with it. So I can't block anybody. Yeah. It's fine. I don't mind. How much longer? It's another hour for that print to finish. Our catting is done. Our catting is done. We've confirmed that this works. I need it to finish printing so we could hang up the rep box. I guess maybe that's something we can do on Thursday, hang the rep box. I might do that on my own time. This print looks great. This looks really good. Like, the printer is very warm. I can tell you that right now. I am concerned that I already see warping in the PLA. I think I already see warping in the PLA. Yeah, it is toasty up there. We're gonna be printing this top hat out of PTG or ASA. We're gonna do ASA. I'm gonna have to order some ASA. Yeah, because that's drooping hard already. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. That is really fun. It is so warm. It's wild how warm it is. Holy crap. This printer gets hot, man. Ah, no. There we go. RJ Repo Man once printed solid ABS or ASA. I do too. I do too. I do too, buddy. Okay. I don't really have much else, guys. Shall we do this giveaway for some printed solid filament? I'm starting to get a headache. I don't think it's the styrene. I think it's just the lighting in this room. Earlier, lighting was a little intense, and my brain started hurting. I wish the industrial runoff glitter or feta green was still made for Jesse. Yeah. Hold on, I haven't entered yet. There you go. Just everybody take that a warning. Hop into that giveaway. Got a few minutes. I need to take some Advil or something. My brain is starting to hurt. Oh, wonderful. Jason just confirmed with me that everyone that won an LDO, everybody that won an LDO prize during the giveaway, should have everything should have been shipped out. So hopefully you got whoever won an LDO item during the Trevor Project live stream, hopefully you will have something soon. Give it a week or two for it to ship and to arrive. Some items are shipping from China, some items are not. They're the importers if they're shipping from China, so they'll pay for whatever. But typically they don't do that. Typically they ship from a distributor here in the States. All right, I'm gonna give you all one more minute. 10:38 my time to hop into the giveaway here. Then I'm closing it off. Got 1 minute. Oh, hell yeah, Almighty. I'm glad to hear you got your filament. Really happy to hear that. All right, closing it. All right, let's do this. All right, and let's pull this up. Live stream cap. All right, RJ. We got you, RJ. We got you. Well, actually, I need your information, so go ahead and... The forms are reopened. I'm giving you guys another 2 minutes to enter. So if you haven't entered yet, enter now. I'm giving you another 2 minutes. I actually like need information filled out there. So like, even though I know I'll just add RJ Repo Man, like here you are, buddy. I need your info. I know I have your info somewhere, but I don't keep your info. I delete after every stream. After we do this giveaway, all the info you guys submit to the forum gets deleted. I delete it because I don't keep it. It's not my info to keep, and that is what I promise, and that is what I do. So, yeah, get in there. Yeah, I don't. The last thing I want to do is hoard personal data. Ugh. Imagine, you know, that kind of breach. That'd suck. This isn't an LM stream. Don't know what that means, but yeah, I don't care about personal data. You're fast today. Don't make the giveaway a priority. Yeah, I am. I'm fast. All right, you're in. Cool. Okay, we're closing it. We gave everyone plenty of time. Updating list. There we go. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. All right, here we go. Yeah. Straight up, I worked in cybersecurity. I don't want to be keeping anybody's data. That is not what I want to be doing. I don't want to be a vector for any data to get lost. So that's I'm not up for that. That's not me. So yeah, we're gonna once someone wins, That's it. The only data kept is what we hand off to Printed Solid to make the actual thing work. Cody Dracaris, are you here? Remember, you got to be in the chat in order to get the prize. Cody Dracaris, are you here? Are you here? Cool. Congratulations, Cody. Congratulations. Let's see. What did you pick? What did you pick, Cody? Let's see. You picked transparent PTG, natural PTG. That's normally not a color picked. I have it right here, so I can show it to you what it looks like. For once, someone picks a filament that I actually have and use. Oh my god! This is natural PTG. It is totally clear. I love this stuff. This is great. I actually use it for my light bulbs up there. So these are Philips Hue bulbs, and so they can turn whatever color I want. So I use natural PTG as their lampshade, so they can adopt the color I want. So it's not influenced at all. It's great. What resin is used? I don't remember the PTG resin. It's good stuff though. It's not. Is it NatureWorks? I don't know if it's NatureWorks. No, we use 44-3D for PLA. I don't know off the top of my head what we use for PTG, but if you message support@printedsolid.com and you ask them what it is we use, then they'll be happy to tell you. I just don't know what it is off the top of my head. Cloud Hammer's printing trophies. Well, hey, Golden Winner should be in stock, friend. Alright, email. Gotta fill out all this info. Cody, I'm curious, and you don't have to answer. You know, you entered in the live stream as Dracaris. Does that name mean dragon? Or a form of dragon? Is that where that name comes from? Because I know Draco is dragon. So Dracaris sounds like a form of dragon. Dude. I wish I could fist bump you right now because my last name's Dragon. Yo, a last name Art of the Dragon. That's so badass. That's so badass. My last name's just Dragon. That's so badass, man. Alright, let's see. Do we have PGG clear? Yes, we do. Yeah, I mean, I do like my name. Very happy with it. Alright. Percentage 100 filament giveaway. Industrial runoff glitter was the best gold type color. Semi-transparent glitter looked like a sparkly beer or redacted from a unicorn. I don't remember that color, but that's also probably before my time. All right, Cody. Just went ahead and sent over. You should get a email confirming the order has been generated for you. Yeah. Live stream filament giveaway. If you have feedback for the website, feel free to message support@printasol.com. Any feedback that you have. I know we're working on improving it. Anyway, guys, it's almost 11 o'clock. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. I'm still shocked that this worked first try with no problems whatsoever. I can't print ASA in this again until we replace that top hat with PETG. Because it is, I can already tell it's kind of warping a bit. And that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to deal with. But I'll prep the XL to do that. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. Remember, as part of the maker community, it's part of our responsibility to build things up, and we don't tear them down. Unless it's for science and we're writing it down. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all have a good night. I hope you all had a wonderful Monday, and I hope the week is good to come. I will see you on Thursday. Same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern, unless something comes up. Next week, we're only streaming on Monday. Just a heads up, next week, Monday is the only stream we're doing. Because I am going to be flying on Thursday. I might stream from my phone at our normal time on Thursday. Maybe. Don't know. Because I'm heading to Open Source. So, check, we'll do something with that. Anyway, thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. I hope you all have a good one. Peace out.